how to build an email list from scratch. Once watched a video, and I was just like some random shit like 3 or 4 years ago, and the guy said, hey man, if once you have an email list, you'll never, ever, ever worry about money again. Had to build one. I'll tell you how to do it, but before I do, right here is my ebook called The List Syndicate. It's how to build an email list, even if you don't have a website. It's really important that you know that part. And I talk about a little bit of everything and my list syndication method and how I blast out all of my information and syndicate everything and build my list from the inside out using several proprietary methods that I use. So anyways, don't forget you can download that below. It's $5.60. Nope, it ain't free. A lot of info in there. A small little bit of money has a big bite. Let's go. So before I jump in, we always get these questions, and I've done all of this over the last 3 years, man. I've done a lot of research about what software. I was really caught up about that. And there's a couple of reasons. Because I travel a lot. I've been broke a lot in my life, and I never wanted to have a piece of software where I had to depend on that software. And then I got broke or life happens and I couldn't still make any money. So I went out there and I searched for the best lifetime deals and the best software out there. I went through Mautic, I went through Cindy, and I used a lot of software out there, but I don't want you to pay attention to what I'm using. What I want you to do is use what's the best for your business. And there's a lot of software out there to choose from. Constant Contact works fine. Drip works really good. I've never used Sendinblue. ConvertKick was new on the block, did really good. A lot of people like them. Aweber is really good. GetResponse. MailChimp is really good for people that are on a budget because I guess you get the first 2,000 contacts for free, and now they do support tagging, and we'll talk about that in a minute. The next thing I want to talk about is your landing page software. Man, just grab one. They're everywhere. So if you have a WordPress website and you want to use Thrive landing pages or whatever it's called, use that. Or I don't like doing that because I wanted to get away from WordPress. I call WordPress the duct tape of the internet. Everybody thinks WordPress is it for everything, but I wanted something fast and reliable and something that I could just make some money with. And I'll talk about that combination in later videos, but use anything. Instapages is really good. I'm an affiliate for them. Unbounce, GetResponse, again. HubSpot, not so much. I wouldn't use HubSpot. LandingEye, I use them. For 2 years, I used LandingEye. Made a couple $100,000 using LandingEye. The pages are faster than ClickFunnels. The builder is pretty good. There are some limitations, but they do have pop-ups. I don't like their pop-up builder as much as I like other pop-up builders. Lead Pages is fine. They work good. Never used this Landing Lion before or this Ucraft, what that is. And ClickFunnels. I think ClickFunnels is an overpriced piece of shit. And I'll just be honest with you, I would not use ClickFunnels. However, if you decide to use ClickFunnels, my wife is an affiliate for ClickFunnels. I'll post her link down below just in case you do. Help her out. Nancy needs that help, man. And I've never used ShortStack, so I wouldn't suggest that. In conclusion, you read down there, if I had to make a choice on whatever landing page builder I would use, if I just want to be nice to Nancy, I give her a couple bucks and I use ClickFunnels. But if not, Instapage is really good. And I don't like Unbounce, I'll be honest with you. LandingEye is decent, but I wouldn't make that my first choice. Lead Pages is really good as well. And that's it. Seriously, ClickFunnels, you see it's low. It's rated down on features 1 out of 5. ClickFunnels is not as good as other landing page builders out there. A lot of hype around ClickFunnels. All right, so that's all I'm going to talk about software. This isn't a software review, but I knew I might get questions about that, and so I wanted to kind of knock that out quickly. Now, you might be asking, why would I need a landing page builder? Why would I need email? Well, you're building email lists, so you need that. So you need to build a landing page. And I use Convertry. And the reason why I do use Convertry is because this is a lifetime deal. It's super fast, faster than ClickFunnels. It does have a cart, but I don't even use the cart. I just use it for landing pages, okay? And so what you have to do is, it's something really simple, right? But if you look down here, I have privacy, terms of service, a refund policy, and an earnings disclaimer. And that are all these pages here. and that is to be compliant on Facebook and Google, right? So you do need to be compliant. There are times when you don't have to worry about that, about being compliant, but I always have it down there just in case, because you're going to advertise your lead magnets. Now, this one is steal my private swipe files and templates of winning ads and marketing campaigns. It's real simple. Kickstart your business. And if people want your lead magnets, you don't need much to get them to grab these lead magnets, because what you want to do, and I'll talk about this in a little bit, is be relevant. After this, I give them a little pop-up, give me your name and your email, and that's it, and we can move on from that, right? So the reason why I'm telling you this is because it doesn't have to be complicated. It's a simple page, very little copy on here, a pop-up, and that'll get it done. And what I do is, after you make this up, this pop-up in this landing page, these are real easy to make. Most of these places have templates and they already have this together, so all you have to do is put in your headline here, and the pop-up, you'll just have to put your headline again here in the pop-up, and it's easy, right? So once you do that, you're going to want to send this to your email marketing company. We already talked about that Active Campaign or Get Response or ConvertKit or whatever you're using. You could use ClickFunnels. They have their own shit in there too. I use Platformly. Again, this is an up-and-coming software that has been in business about 4 years now, and I've watched it develop, and I went ahead and made an investment here, but I also got a lot of features on here thrown in because I'm an influencer. So I am using this. The main thing that I want to talk about here is you have automations. So you have the different automations and you have segmentations, and you can see here segments and tags. So whatever software you use, I want you to use segments and tags. So here you can see in tagging, I can say anybody that came from Funnel Hacker Pro, or they got my 45 niches lead magnet, or they got my swipe files lead magnet, and these type of things. And you want to be able to segment your list. And the reason why you want to do that is because you want to be relevant. So what happens is, if they clicked my YouTube clicks here, or whatever they did here, they got my this List Syndicate ebook link clickers, right? And I say here, these 137 people clicked my link, and they may not have purchased. So the reason why I want to segment those people is because I know that they're interested. So when I send them more information, maybe in FAQs or more information about the book, maybe that'll knock them over the fence. But the rest of the list maybe not have been interested in that. The more relevant you are, the better your list. Now, I also build my list from the inside out using UpViral. And what this is this a viral campaign builder, and it's a loop. So when somebody comes to this page here, this page, this is an UpViral pop-up right here, right? And what that does is it sends the lead to UpViral. Normally, under normal circumstances, you would then get an email that says, and get sent to a page that says, share this with 5 of your friends, and you can win X amount of prizes. But in the way I use it, it's stealth. You don't, if you see here, you don't get any emails after you register. You don't even know that you've entered into this contest that I have here. And this contest is to win my ebook, right? So what happens is, after I send you a few emails, in your email, I already have this UpViral link waiting there. It's just sitting there waiting. So what'll happen is, after about 4 or 5 emails, I'll tell you that if you want my List Syndicate ebook totally free, just refer 5 of your friends to my email list back to this page, and I'll give you that for free. Once they do that, they'll get my ebook totally for free, and I'll build my list from the inside out of people that should be a little bit more relevant to my campaign. People will share it in groups or wherever, or they'll share it on Twitter, however they decide to, and those people will realize, hey, I like email list building, I like copywriting, so on and so forth. I want to join that campaign as well. And that's how you build your list from the inside out. UpViral has fraud detection, so if there's people that are trying to fraudulently join your list, UpViral will automatically stop that because they're using the same IP or they're using incognito mode or whatever. It figures that stuff out really good. So you don't have to worry about that, but that's how you grow your list from the inside out with people that are relevant. Right after they get that ebook, I'll send them some more information. Maybe I'll send them an offer, and then after that, I'll send them another prize that they could win if they invite 5 more friends, which will be more valuable than the ebook. And that's how I build my list from the inside out. Okay. Now let's talk about, here's that email right there. So if you look here, this custom field right here, the name is the CF referral 98 right here, right? And that right there, so just to share a unique link with 5 of your friends, so they can join this newsletter, and the link will pop up, and I'll send you the List Syndicate ebook as your gift. And that's the email that they will receive, okay? Now, where do I post these links? So now that you understand how I build my list, and that little trick with UpViral is just an inside out, and it's a trick that I don't tell many people about, and I want you to try that. It really works, but you don't want to have them like, okay, you're going to do this in order to get on my list. You can win this. After they've already been on the list, you want to incentivize them to share it with friends, and you want to have that link sitting there. And it's a really good way to use UpViral. I don't hear a lot of people using it that way, and it's just a stealth way to use that, and it works really well. I know people that have built lists up to 20,000 people just using that technique. Now, the other way that I get more people onto my list after they've been on the list and people are sharing is I'd use them on my YouTube videos. And what I do here is, like, here's passive income opportunities, copywriting residuals. I just posted this video up like yesterday. And you can see here, you can work with Sonny Tee, so you can get coaching or consulting or coaching from me. As a matter of fact, if you're interested, make sure you go click that link, because I do one-on-one coaching and consulting. Also, 45 pre-approved profitable niches. Grab the list here. That's if you want to pick a niche so you can start being a copywriter and it's relevant. I want you to see how relevant these are. If you want to be you have to be relevant in order to get people's attention. These niches, people are always asking, and because I know my clients, I know my prospects, they're always asking, where should I start? What niche should I start in? So I gave them this 45 niches. And then again, still my private swipe files, you just saw that, and marketing campaigns, because I'm all about copywriting on these, and people are always trying to figure out, how can I get these templates? People love templates, and there you go. I give that up totally free, and I post this right here under all of my videos, and I also post them up here in the description as well. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends, but a lot of my stuff is posted right here in the description as well, just in case people are nosy and they're looking in there. Now, another thing that I want you to do is you need to understand. Now, those are the ways of how to get people on your list. Number one, I want to stop right here and talk about building a freebie list. Building a freebie list isn't the best thing to do. So if you notice in the bottom of this video, I have my ebook listed for $5. $5 is not a lot of money, but if you're really interested in building your own list, $5 is a very small amount of money to invest. But that lets me know that you're a serious person. I like to have buyers on my list. I have a list of 300 buyers that I can make $5,000, $10,000 if I just email them one time, because it's a verified list of buyers. Freebie seekers, you really have to clean your list out, and if they haven't been active in 3 to 6 months and they haven't purchased from you in 3 to 6 months, you need to purge your list and get those people off your list, and just boil it down to people that are engaged with your content and want what you have to offer. I deliver a lot of value, and we'll talk about automations and how to do email copywriting and how to deliver that value in the next videos that I do this week. But for right now, we're just going to talk about how I build the list. I post them under my YouTube video. The next thing I'll do is I'll put them in my Facebook group, but you also do ads. Facebook ads. Remember, leads cost money. So I never came from a place where leads were free. I've always paid for leads. When I've had phone centers, I had other marketing campaigns that I've done, sales campaigns. We always went to a list guy and we paid, $200 or $300 or $1,000 for a list of leads that were interested in our industry. And then we emailed those people, or we called those people, or whatever we did. But I've always paid for leads. There's no such thing as a free lead. Remember, the only currencies that we have on the internet is money and time. And I prefer, instead of wasting my time, and I won't say it's wasted, but investing so much energy and time into things that I shouldn't be doing, I prefer to spend money. And here's how you can do it on Facebook. These people are free quiz funnel templates download. And that's it. And they're paying for it. You see, that's sponsored, right? And so what I did was I went to their page and I wanted to go to their ad library. You can do that now. Thanks to my wife, Nancy. I thought they had gotten rid of it, and they didn't. They just have a new thing called page transparency. It's over on the right-hand side on the page. and you click the see more button, and now they just show you all their ads in one place. I had like, damn, I thought they got rid of it, and they didn't. She sat there and looked at me. She says, man, you got to learn how to be more nosy. So anyways, here's their ad library, and you can see that they're spending money just on the free segmentation funnel templates download, free quiz funnel templates. They're not even selling anything, right? These are just all freebies that they're giving away to get leads on their list. And these are all the ads that they're running and all their ads that they have launched in 2018. So you can see all the ads they continue to launch from them being transparent on Facebook. You got to love this. And so you can actually get the copywriting, what they've done and what's worked. Like they run this a lot, right? So and they ran this creative a lot as well. You can see they ran both of these creatives in different sizes, but this creative looked like it won because they continue to run that creative. So now you got a good idea how it works. But the main reason I pulled over here is because I wanted you to see that that's how you get people on your list. Now, if you go back to a couple of my other videos, you'll see how you warm people up. Before you send them this lead magnet, you warm them up with content, and you'll get $1 clicks at this point. 50-cent clicks and dollar clicks. You can get 50-cent clicks. What I mean by that is once you sent out a free video, you sent out a free article, and then you saw that they were interested in that, and you sent out another free video or free article, and they were interested in that. You take 50% of those people that were interested, watch 50% of the video. You take all of the people that watch 50% of that video or clicked on your ads, and then you send out this free quiz funnel template download. That will be an inexpensive clip because it's relevant. They know who you are. They like your content, and you can get 50-cent leads. $1 a lead, 50-cent leads are a very good price for leads to get in your email list. And then where we're going to get into this next, but where the money is, the fortune is in the follow-up. It's how you follow up. It's the automation. It's what emails you're going to send after that. Like if you look in my platform, in my email marketing software, I had an indoctrination sequence, and that's getting people to know who you are, giving them tons of value, and showing them what you're all about on your list. And if they go through that, then now you know, okay, now I need to follow up with offers and other things that they may be interested in and build that relationship. Another way that people don't realize that they can do, if you're in the internet marketing game, and this is Udemy, you can buy solos. Now, most people try to get sales from solos right off the rip, but you don't want to try to get sales from solos right off the rip. What you want to do is go the follow-up. So this guy, for instance, he's selling 40-cent clicks. You can have a 50% opt-in rate. So just imagine, and maybe even less, but it's going to cost you between 80 cents and $1.20 to get these leads into your list. And then after that, you do follow-ups. This is a great way. Getting 40 cents a click. This is a great way to build your list inexpensively. So let's just say you spend about $1,000. You'll get 500 people on your list, and then you're going to just keep following up with those people and finding out who's actually interested. Out of 500 people, I would say at least 20% of those people will actually be interested in what you have to say. And at least 10% of those people will probably purchase something. Now, if you do the math, if whatever you have for them to purchase is worth, at what you paid for the list in the first place, like let's say $200 or $300, those leads paid for themselves and everybody else that's in your list to continue to try to advertise to them. And that's what you call that zero-sum funnel, right? That funnel that just keeps going around, because as long as they pay for themselves, how many more leads will you buy? You'll just continue to purchase those leads and go around in a circle, right? And that's how you do that break-even funnel. The next place I wanted to show you was Clickonomy. Just in case you're not into internet marketing, what I wanted to show you was, hold on for a second. What I wanted to show you was here in Clickonomy, you can actually go to health and wellness, or internet marketing, or investing in trading, or personal finance, survival, weight loss, women's health. They have different niches here. And what's really cool is they have ratings. So you can, let's just click on this guy for health and wellness. And they have ratings here. So you're showing that this guy, some people made sales. Yeah, I didn't get any conversions, but that's not really important because you need to follow up. But most of these people are really happy with his health and wellness, and he was relevant. And so that's okay. So you can come through here and you can see he has 55 cents a click, 49 cents a click, depending on how many you buy. But when you buy solos, buy very small batches in the beginning. So you can buy 200 clicks. That'll cost you $100 here. Buy 100 clicks. That'll cost you $50. And then do the follow-ups and wait for a week or two and see how responsive the list is. Are they opening your emails? Are they clicking on your emails? More than likely they will if he has these good reviews here, right? He's got a lot of good the seller rating here. So he's got a lot of good ratings from selling people clicks. Some of them are 6 months ago, not so recent or whatever. So you might want to get some more recent reviews than this because he might have crappy leads now. But look at these places and look at these names in other places. Sometimes they're on Facebook. Sometimes they're on Udemy already still. So go look around. Most of these guys sell solos in different places and check out his ratings. And if he has good ratings, now you know where you can find non-internet marketing leads. It's hard to find those unless you go in special places. I'm going to do a video on solo ads later, but I just wanted to show these are quite a few different ways to build your list. I do not want you to think that building a list is free. It's not. You need to spend money on your leads and then follow up with those leads with awesome automations in your email marketing software. When you get your email marketing software, there's two things you need to realize that you want to look for. Number one, you want to make sure that their deliverability is awesome. That's the number one thing, that the actual emails actually get to the inbox. Number two, the next thing you want to check for, do they have segmentation? Can I segment my list so I can be relevant? And do they have tagging? So you can tag those people and say, I'd like to, and smart lists work as well. Now, what a smart list does is a filter that lets you filter out your leads instead of tagging them. And it's a little bit cleaner than tags, but tags are kind of antiquated. The filtering, some people will have it, some people won't have the smart filters. So just tagging is good enough. But if you do see smart filters, some type of smart filters, those are good too. But you just want a way of segmenting your list, that if this person clicks on this link, I want you to give them a tag to say that they're interested in link building or list building or copywriting or whatever. So when you deliver the emails, it's like a personal email being delivered to that one person. Now, as far as email copywriting goes, I'm going to talk about that again in another video. But just to get you started right now, the number one rule of copywriting in any form is it's never about you. It's always about them. What's in it for me? So never talk about yourself. As little as possible is what you can in your email marketing. And the next thing that I want to talk about is talk to one person. You got to, Russell Brunson's always, hey guys, guess what guys, blah, blah, blah guys. You don't want to talk like that. You want to talk to one person, one-on-one in the email marketing and just talk to you and your. Those are the most common words mostly used in copywriting is you and your. So I just wanted you to understand that. If you like this video, man, click the thumbs up, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, man. You can always take it back later if you decide you don't want to, man. Remember, with this email marketing, building list, or whatever you want to do online, man, it's an everyday thing, man. Let's get started today. No excuses, no explanations. Let's get it done.